Good afternoon, church family. This is Pastor Dennis, and we wanted to take just a few minutes and give you some important information about this coming week's service on Sunday. As all of you know, we're excited because we're able to offer drive-in church or drive-in service. And with that, we have some specific things that we're going to ask you to do so that we can stay, number one, in compliance with what our state is asking us to do, as well as answer some other questions that may be important to you. So we're going to go through this, and of course I have Ashley here with me. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask the question and she's going to have the answer. And then at the end of it, if we didn't answer your question for some reason, please contact the church and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. So the first question we have is, what is drive-in service?
Our drive-in service this Sunday will be an opportunity for us to gather together while staying in compliance with all the ordinances, and we'll have praise and worship, we'll have an opportunity to give, we'll take communion together, and we'll have, of course, a message from Dr. Hadabal.
Okay, number two, will we be in compliance with state and local ordinances?
Yes, we will absolutely be enforcing Governor Abbott's executive order. So in order to stay in compliance with that, we will not have our facilities open. Everyone will need to remain in their vehicles with their windows rolled up as well.
And just keep in mind, the reason why is because if we have 300 or 400 people here in cars, it's very difficult for us to be able to get people to and fro from the bathrooms, and as well as maintain the ordinances and what the state has asked us. So we're not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. And I apologize for that, but we're just trying to do the best we can with what we have right now.
Yeah.
Number three is, who is welcome?
Although parking is limited, everyone is welcome. So we want to be able to facilitate as many families as possible, be able to see your faces and all get together. So we are asking that each household try to bring one vehicle. That way we can have as many vehicles here as possible. And we also want you just to consider, although everyone is welcome, consider if your child can stay in the vehicle that long, since the restroom facilities will not be available.
Okay, the next question is, where do I park?
Okay, upon arrival, our safety team members will be out in the parking lot and they'll guide you on where to park. And it's important that we follow their instruction, as their heart is, they've created a plan so they ensure our safety, and we'll have to be sure all driving areas are open and unblocked so people can exit in case of an emergency.
Yeah, and I'd just like to say this as your pastor, please pay attention to them, because the safety team members out there, obviously their most important part is to keep us safe, but at the same time, to make sure everything flows together. So don't just drive in a certain place and park there. Please pay attention to the safety team, because we're trying to park the cars strategically to make sure we can get as many as we can, as well as everyone being able to see. The next question is, what time should I arrive?
So service starts at 10 a.m. and the parking lot will be open at 9:15. And so you're welcome to come anytime after 9:15, but we do want to remind you, we know everybody's going to want to get here early to get a good spot, and we did want to let you know we will be parking the smaller vehicles up front so that the taller ones can see over them and they're not blocking the view. And Doctor will be ministering on a trailer, so he'll be lifted up, and so that way we can get a better visual throughout the property. So come after 9:15, and our safety team will guide you along there. And then just keep in mind, if you do get here that early, you'll be sitting in the car for 45 minutes, and then our service will take, what it normally takes, over an hour to hour and a half. So just be mindful of that.
Will we be taking up an offering?
Yes. So to limit contact and to follow social distancing guidelines, we will be taking up an offering, but we do encourage online giving or text to give whenever the offering message is being preached. But if you're unable to participate in that, 2 safety members will be available, and as you exit the service, you can drop off your tithes and offerings, as well as mailing it in, like we've been doing.
Okay. The next question is, will we be having communion?
Yes, we will. We're planning on having communion, so we ask that everybody prepare and bring their own elements for their family, and just like a normal service, Doctor will guide us all and we'll be taking the elements.
And the next question is, how will we hear the service?
Yes, so we're really excited about this. We've kind of made a plan so everybody can see Doctor, hopefully on their property, but the way that you're going to be able to hear him is everybody will tune into a radio station, an FM radio station, and you'll be able to hear him and the praise team loud and clear, with your windows rolled up and so forth. So what we're going to do is we're going to be testing throughout the week the best station, and we're going to post that station on our social media. We're going to post that station on our website, and then as you come into the property, we'll also have a sign that tells you what station to tune into.
And the last question is should I honk?
Yeah, that is a good question because a lot of people are doing that, and a lot of people are asking on social media. So what we're going to recommend and ask is that because we're close to a neighborhood, our church property is close to a neighborhood, we want to do our best to not do that. We ask that you respond, in your vehicles with your hands or vocally in your vehicle. And our goal is obviously to have a successful first resurrection service, but as long as the governor allows, we want to continue doing this so we can see our church families' faces. And in order to do that, we need to make sure that we don't disturb, the neighborhoods or anything like that.
Plus, if you're getting ready to honk and I'm preaching, it may throw me off just a little bit.
That's
just
right,
saying.
yeah.
But we're excited about being able to offer this on Sunday. And you remember a few weeks back, we said, well, we're just going to believe we'll all be able to gather on Resurrection Sunday morning. Well, we're all going to be able to gather.
That's right.
And so God has honored that, and we're excited about it. So I would just tell you to come and be excited. It's going to be exciting to see everybody.
Yeah.
I know we'll have to maintain that and stay in the cars and all that sort of thing, but it'll still be a blessing to see your face. And we're just really excited about all that God is doing. And just remember that this is temporary. Just keep growing, keep reaching, keep moving forward with us, because the best is yet to come.
Amen.
God bless you. We'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.